box for sign. Yeah, listen to the talk box. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, listen to the talk box for sign. Yeah, listen to the talk box. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Talk about it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rise and shine. It's your girl Sonia here on the Talk Box. Just want to say good morning to everyone. We know that today is Marvelous Monday, as you already know. But you know what I say, every day above ground is a good day. We got another day to get some things right that we didn't have quite right on yesterday. So I don't know about you, but we all make mistakes, right? We all do some things that, hold on here, you guys. Wait a second. Mistakes, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. So good morning. Once again, rise and shine, you guys. It's just good to be on this morning. So rise and shine. I don't know about you, but I'm just glad to be in the land of the living. Having another opportunity to get some things right that we didn't have quite right on yesterday. So if you would just take a moment to go ahead and share the live for me, go ahead and let somebody else know that we are on the Talk Box. All right. And we got another opportunity to get some things right. Today is Sista Talk. If you're a brother, it's brother talk. Because communication rules the nation. And so we just want to talk today. Today is Marvelous Monday. We're starting off a new week. God is giving us another opportunity to do some things differently. And so I'm just thankful on today. And so I appreciate you guys coming on with me on today. So go ahead and share the live for me. Let's heat the room up before we get started. And we're going to have a good time on Marvelous Monday. Let's see here. All right. So today, you guys, when I think about how easy it is for us to, how easy it is for us to make a wrong turn. How easy it is for us to make a bad decision, a bad choice, say the wrong words, and how important it is. How important it is for us to make sure that we're making good decisions. And make sure that we're giving out sound advice, being a wise advisor and not an unwise advisor. That's why it's so good to have Sister Talk on today. Sister Talk meaning that we can sometimes get in such a rut. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own way of looking at things, and we'll get thrown off. But that's why Sister Talk is so important. It's important for us to have good communication. Again, communication rules the nation. And sometimes we got to assess the circle that we're in. because we don't want anyone in our circle that is there constantly murmuring and complaining, like we talked about last week, and constantly giving bad advice. So this is Sister Talk Monday. We just gonna talk today, just using wisdom in getting to the place of abundant living. Because if we make not sound decisions because of the ones that is around us, then again, that circle need to be assessed, because everybody in your circle is definitely not in your corner. Good morning, Isla. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want you guys to go ahead and just take a few moments to share the live. Somebody else might need some sister talk. We know that the word of God says that we are our brother's keeper, our brother and our sister's keeper. And the way that we can get to our abundant living is by communication. Communicating, like I said, communication ruled the nation. And when we learn how to talk with one another instead of talking at one another, we both can live in harmony. The word of God tells us that we should try our best to live in peace and try to calm conflict. If you don't believe me, read Romans 12 and 18. We are to try to live in conflict-free situations. Try to calm the conflict. Sometimes we get the conflict and we stir it up. I was studying something a little while back. It's been quite a while, but I was studying something called group contagion. It's a theory which I think has a lot of meat to it, that when people are by themselves, they won't make the same decisions that they make if they're in a group. That's why it's called group contagion, when a mob gets so furious that they want to tear somebody's head off. And one of the reasons is bad company corrupts good character. That's in the word of God. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Bad company corrupts good character. So you can have good character all day long, but if you start getting in a group, the other day when we were talking about Moses delivering the children, delivering the Hebrew children out of Israel, we said how I could imagine in my sanctified imagination that somebody said, "Man, he done brought us out here to die. You scared?" "Yeah, I think I am scared. I'm scared too." And it causes a group contagion. It's like a domino effect. When you're around people who don't have good character, even though you have been brought up to have good character, it'll rub off on you. So I want you to know, to understand, and to realize that we don't have to allow other people's mess and junk to rub off on us. I am guilty of that a lot of times, because I'm so passionate with people. But I thank God that I'm the bounce back queen. So once you rub me the wrong way, I'll sit back and think about that thing and take my responsibility in it and keep it moving. But you need to understand that that's why it's so important for us to assess our circle on a regular basis, because seasons change. We know from the spring, summer, winter, and fall that seasons do change. So seasons change in your relationships, whether that's your relationship with you and your husband. You used to do all the cooking, but now you're working more. So now he's stepping up and he's cooking more. Why? Because the season changed. But the problem comes when a season change in your life and you don't want to grow with the punches. You don't want the season to change. You want to stay stuck. But God knows that in his word, he teaches us that seasons change. Somebody say seasons change. Good morning, Pam. Good to see you this morning. So we need to know and understand that yes, we are our brother and sister's keeper, but when the season change, just let go. Good morning, Teresa. Just let go. Somebody say let go. We need to just let go and let God. Sometimes we are in God's way. But back to this group contagion. The reason why it's so important, I believe, that God put it in his word that bad company corrupts good character, because if we find ourselves living in and walking in the wrong circles, walking with the wrong people, we'll find ourselves trying to be Billy Bad when we don't understand that what has happened is you started hanging out with a group of folk, and you said you were gonna be the light. I'm gonna be the light. I know they murmur and complain. I know that they don't have anything wise to say. I know that they always look at the bad instead of the good, but I'm going to be the light. Well, God, that's another reason why you need to assess your circle, because God let us know in his word, bad company corrupts good character. You used to be so nice. You used to be so sweet and so kind. And then somebody did you wrong. I'm not even going to negate that fact. Somebody did you wrong, and now you have allowed your heart to get hardened, and you done start hanging around with other hard-hearted folk, and you just is outside of the will of God for your life. You're not able to tap into the abundant living that he gave you permission to live, because you, just like Pharaoh, have heart has gotten hardened, and now you hanging with the wrong folk. You telling your business to the wrong folk. You staying with the wrong people. So again, assess your circle. Assess your circle, because bad company corrupts good character. You've heard me say it before here on the talk box, that a good idea is not a God idea. It was a good idea that you was gonna go and change everybody else in that particular realm, that particular group. But what has happened is that group has changed you. And so we have to assess our circle, because everybody in your circle is not in your corner. But I know somebody who is in your corner. That's God. God said that he would never leave us nor forsake us. And so we need to understand that we need to stay tapped in. We need to stay wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up with God. That's why we having Sister Talk today. I can learn from you, and you can learn from me in this season. So although seasons may change, although things may come up, we still need to assess our circle and make sure that bad company is not corrupting our good character. That's the word. I know people will say, when you pull back, people will say, oh, she thinks she all that. She thinks she better than. She used to be with us. Well, that's used to be. Has anybody on the line ever been in a place where folk is trying to hold you hostage from your past? They trying to hold you hostage. They're keeping your past hanging over your head. I remember when. Yeah, guess what? I remember when too. But on this day, because all old things are passed away and everything have become new, I do not have to stay entangled or held hostage because of my past. I don't know about you, but everybody is an ex something. You might not be an ex crackhead like me. You might not be an ex liar, an ex junkie, an ex whoremonger. You may not be any of the things that I am an ex of, but you are an ex something. So this Sister Talk today, I want to encourage you not to allow anyone to hold you hostage with your past. Because that will hinder you. Because if you allow people to hold you hostage with your past, then you're constantly trying to prove to them that you've changed. Well, I want to let you know that if you gave your life to Christ, that is the change. He said, all old things are passed away, everything became new. Now, do I still need to work on some things? Yes, most definitely. But you do not have to allow other folk to keep you hostage with your past. That is, as a wife, as a mother, as a friend, as a sister, whatever the case is. So today we're talking sister talk. This is just from sister to sister or sister to brother. I just want to encourage everybody to keep your head up. I want to encourage everyone on this marvelous Monday. We're going to call it Motivational Monday. I want to motivate you on your journey to abundant living. You have permission. You have authority to live an abundant life. So don't allow folk to try to hold your past and hold you hostage because of your past. All of us, again, is an ex something. And so on the flip side of that, don't you be the person that is trying to hold others hostage with the past. Don't you be that person that's trying to hinder somebody else's growth. Don't you be that person that is stopping somebody else to get to their abundant living. Don't you be that person. Today, we're going to be free and we're going to set everybody else free. You know, everybody else that you keep telling them, you remember you did this to me, you did that to me. Free them people. Let them people go. Because somewhere in your history, you got some stuff that you used to do. You got some hang-ups. You got some shortcomings. So you need to let them folk go so that you can be let go. Sometimes we're the ones that hold somebody hostage. You used to do this. You used to do that. And we'll be the ones. I don't know about you, but I'm guilty of that. I've done that before. I've held somebody hostage from their past. And I understand that a lot of times we hold people hostage because of the pain that issue brought about. And we try to hold them hostage. But what about this? Not only do we need to free up the person that we're holding hostage, but we don't need to hold a new person hostage because of some hurt that we got in the past. So we're going to free up ourselves and we're going to free others. Somebody say free. Just type it in the chat. We're going to be free. We're going to be free. Have liberty. Because that's what God said, that we have access to freedom. So in this sister talk today, sister girl, don't worry about what they say about you. Don't worry about if they think you have changed, that you are this and you are that. Long as you know that you're being the best you that you can be. Good morning, Aretha and Pam and Tony. Good morning. You have to be the best you that you can be. But you can't be the best you if you are allowing others to hold you hostage of your past. And nor can you be the person, that free person, if you're holding others hostage. So again, we're going to assess our circle. Why? Because everybody in our circle is not in our corner. And we're going to just be mature enough to understand that the season may just have changed. But I know that in this season, God is calling for us to let some things go. Let some things go. Let some people go. They are renting space in your head. They got you broke, busted, and disgusted because you're so busy trying to prove something to them. Trying to prove to them that you've changed, trying to prove to them that you're no longer that person that you used to be. You're trying to prove to them that you are a good friend. You might have let them down in the past, but it was due to extenuating circumstances. But if they are not mature enough to understand that you are not perfect, that you sometimes make a bad decision, then baby, let them go. Why? Because that means that the season is over. So I can't allow you to hold me hostage, and nor can I allow myself to hold myself hostage because I made a mistake, because I didn't make the right choice, but I didn't make the right decision at the time. Because today is the day of salvation. Today, because you have breath in your body, you have another opportunity to get some things right that wasn't quite right on yesterday. That's what we can do today. I can't worry about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is a mystery, but I'm going to live in the present right now. And so, and are you being the best you that you can be right now in this moment? Are you being the best man of God that you can be right now in this moment? Are you being the best sister that you can be right now in this moment? The best brother that you can be? Are you being the best husband that you can be in this moment? Are you being the best wife that you can be in this moment? Because all we have right now is today. And the best way to do that is to assess your circle. Again, for those who just came on, the main scripture is bad company corrupts good character. Are you still hanging with folk that's trying to keep you bound? Are you still hanging with folk that's doing nothing but murmuring and complaining? Are you still hanging with people that don't have anything good to say about nothing or nobody? Then baby, assess your circle. Let it go. Let it go. What has you bound today? What is stuck filling up space in your head rent free? While they somewhere sleeping, they somewhere laughing that they got that much control over you. You know, even on My Dear with Tyler Perry, it said on one of the shows, she said, yeah, you know that you still got something against that person when you go down and I'm going to go and bury them 8 feet under or something, she said. And that's true. When somebody come into your presence, this Sista Talk here, keeping it 100. If the phone rang and you see a name come across your phone and it alters your mood, oh Lord, here we go. If you walk into the grocery store and you happen to see somebody and you start to anger comes up, they still have power over you. They still have power over you. So we got to learn how to let some things go. Listen, not only that, again, the flip side is make sure you're one of the ones who advise peace. Again, Romans 12:18 tells us to try to calm conflict, not stir it up. Romans 14:19 says, let's strive for the things that bring peace and the things that build each other up. Don't you be the instigator. Don't you be the one that's always in the middle of some mess and junk. Don't you be the one that is the stick that stirs everything up. Every time you turn around, you in the middle of some mess and junk. God said, always try to be the peacemaker. I know they got on your nerves. I know they lied on you. They might have cheated you. They might have stole your money. But be at peace, because we got to remember, not only do we make bad decisions sometimes, and we want somebody to have mercy on us when we make bad decisions, you got to understand. You got to start giving mercy so you can receive mercy, not only for yourself, but also for your children and your children's children. That's why I tell my kids all the time, be careful what you're doing right now. You got small children, and you don't know what your kids gonna grow up to do or to be. So you want somebody down the line to have mercy on your kids. So you make sure that you being a good steward now yourself, because this thing is a trickle down effect. So you got to give mercy so that you can obtain mercy. You got to give out grace so that you can obtain grace for you, for your children, for your family. You got to understand that when we walk in peace, I like that, Tony. If you're not my peace, you are not my problem. Oh, I love that. If you're not my peace, you are my problem. Oh, wow. So we want to make sure that we know for a fact that I'm not going to hold you hostage for your past mistakes, failures, letdowns, because I know I got a few failures, a few bad decisions, some letdowns in my back pocket, So we have to just continue to strive for peace and know that in order for us to get to the place of abundant living, that we can't allow others to hold us hostage, but nor can we hold others hostage. You've heard the saying that you get what you give out. So what are you giving out today? Are you giving out peace? Are you giving out confusion? Are you giving out love, or are you giving out hate? What are you giving out today? What are you giving out? If we want the abundant living that we have permission and authority to live, we need to make sure that we're giving out peace and that we're advising others to be peaceful. Again, at the top of the show, I was saying how group contagion, when you're around a group of folk and all y'all mindset is off, that's when, girl, we're going to go over there, we're going to stomp up, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But the truth of the matter is, God have called you to live in peace and to live in harmony. So my question to you today is, are you living in peace? Are you living in peace? Are you living in harmony today? Are you living the abundant life that God gave you permission to live? I just want to tell you guys, thank you so very much for coming on. It's your girl here, Sonia, here on the Talk Box. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8:30. I want to welcome all of you new people and it's good to see you. It's good to see you, Joe Brown, Jacqueline Johnson. It's always good to see all of you guys. If y'all have any topics that you would like for me to research and discuss, feel free to DM me and let me know what is on your mind. I want to have a lot of special guests on for us. Um, thank you, Jacqueline. I want to have a lot of different guests on for us, but I need you to let me know what's on your mind so that we can get this thing together and walk in peace with one another and live the abundant life that God have given us permission to live. So just remember, honey, you got this. This has been your Sister Talk morning. I hope this have gotten you into a good place. Yes, Nate. Folk always trying to hold something over your head. But ain't none of us perfect. None of us is perfect. But I thank God for you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure you do DM me with topics and things that's going on in your lives. Honey, I've been told that God can trust me with trouble, regardless of what avenue it is. I probably done tiptoed in it, whether it's with a spouse, whether it's with an ex-spouse, whether it's with a baby daddy, or with the children, in the church, in business. We can touch on a whole lot of things, but I want you to know that you got this. And it is your day to shine. So rise and shine, you guys. And you have a marvelous Monday. And I hope that this motivation was good for you. God bless you. And you have a great day.